Welcome back everyone. This is a React.js project for beginners. In this project, you will learn how to build a quiz app using React.js. So this is the demo of what we are going to build in this video, a quiz app. Okay, we have questions and we have answers for those. Whenever we select an answer, so then it will enable to move to the next question. Until we didn't select an answer, so we cannot move to the next question. The next question button is disabled right now. So also there are options. Whenever you select a correct answer, so it will become green, and if you select the wrong answer, so it will change the background to red color. So let's check it. Okay, at the final, at the end we will show you the result of this test. Let's move to go through this demo. So what we are going to build, for example, we have this question. The first question which says what is the capital of France? If I select the correct answer, for example Paris, so it will become green and this button is enabled. And here down you have see question 1 of 5. It means there are 5 questions and this is the first one. Let's move to the next question. Now it changed to question 2 of 5 and this button is enabled until we select an answer. For example, let's select a wrong answer now. Who is CEO of Tesla? Like the CEO is Elon Musk, but I will select like Bill Gates. So look at this is wrong and the correct answer was Elon Musk. Let's move to the next question. Capital of India, Delhi. Afghanistan, Kabul. And let's select a wrong answer, Peshawar. Okay, because the capital of Pakistan is Islamabad, that has become green, and the Peshawar, which is a wrong, that has changed to red color. Let's move to the next. And quiz app, you scored 3 out of 5. It means you have corrected 3 questions but 2 were wrong. So this is what we are going to build in this video. So let's start, okay, to build this quiz app using React.js. I have opened the Visual Studio Code editor, and this is a new fresh app that I have created. Okay, React.js app. So after creating React.js, let's start. Okay, in the app.jsx we will start our coding. So this is like here, just come here down. I will just have a second div element, and here I will have a third div element. Inside this I will have quiz app. Okay, first of all we will display the quiz app at the top. This is a quiz app, and down from this div element we will display our question. Okay, the first question. So to display the question, for that let's have a div element, and here I will, yeah, first of all we should have our questions. Okay, let's prepare our questions. So here we will have a list of questions. So I will just paste the question here. I will write them. So we have this list of questions, this array of objects. Inside this object we have our questions. Okay, first of all the question text, what is capital of France. Then the answer options, we have answer text and is correct or not correct. Okay, this is an array of object that we have created. We have 5 questions here. So let's wrap it, okay, like this. So now let's display. Okay, inside this div element let's display the first question. Okay, so div element, so here let's write questions. Okay, we have questions 0. It means we want to display the first questions. Okay, so we will just display like this, start question text, like this. Okay, it will display as the question text. So let's check it. Okay, let's run our application. npm run dev to run our React app. Let's press this link. Let's come here. Okay, let's close it. Okay, look, quiz app, and this is the first question text. What is the capital of France? So after displaying that, now let's display the options of text. Okay, the options of questions. Okay, we have 4 options. So let's display now that questions. Okay, the first question dot answer option dot map. We will go through that and we will have an index. First of all the option and an index. So now inside this we will display the those options in a button. So inside this button let's display the text. Okay, like option dot answer text. Let's check it now. Okay, so let's come here back. So look at, we have 4 options. So what is the capital of France? New York, London, Paris and Dublin. Okay, we have these 4 options. So now I will just design it, okay, to display it as black. Let's first of all design our okay, I will just design this quiz up. So let's just come here. First of all, add a few classes. Okay, I will use tailwind css to design this. Okay, to add the tailwind css class, you can use bootstrap or css also. So I have added these classes. Okay, plex justify center, bring it to the center vertically and horizontally, and the height of the up will be the edge screen. It means the whole height of the browser. This is also for the second div element. Okay, for our quiz app with full max width LG larger for larger and bg wide padding 5 rounded and shadow LG. This is for quiz app. So let's check it now. So it looks like this better. Okay, so now let's design these buttons also. So just come here to the buttons. So here I will add class name to this button. Block, this should look black and with full padding 2, margin bottom 2, and after that around it, this should be like around it, margin top or margin bottom, whatever is that. Let's save that and let's check it now. So look at the buttons looks like this. So like so let's add a border also. So I will just add a border to these buttons. So that's it. Okay, we have these buttons. We can change the background color also. But let's, okay, we will not change right now the background color. So down from that we will have a button also. Okay, so to move to the next question, let's design. Okay, I will show you all the dynamic steps, but first of all I will just show you the first one, and down from this we will have a button. Let's just come here. Next question. So this is the next question. Let's design it also. I will add the tailwind css classes. So I have added the classes to the button, and button looks like this. Now down from this we will add the question number. Okay, which question is it which is going on. So let's go, and I will add here a p tag, and here I will write question 1 of. So here I will just print the length of question. So to print the length of question, so for that simply we will use questions.length. That's it. Okay, let's add some classes. The classes are text center and text gray 400, text sm, it means smaller. So let's save it and let's check it. Okay, question 1 of 5. So it's all we have done it right now. Okay, so now what is we need? We want to just display this dynamically. Whenever we press this next question, we should be able to display other answers also, other questions also. So for that, let's first of all create a variable. Okay, so right now we have used, okay, here the 0 option. Okay, but this is not a dynamic one. So for to make it dynamic, so for that I will just add a variable, state variable const. So let's just add the the variable name is like current question. We will use state hook for that, and the default value is 0. So now instead of assigning this 0, I will use current question, simply like that. That's it. Okay, look at, so now we have used instead of 0 that one. So here also instead of this 1, I will just change it to dynamic, like current question plus 1. Okay, because that is 0, so we will change this to plus 1. That's it. Okay, let's check it now. So look at, everything is okay, but whenever we press this next question, we should be able to move to the next question. So let's do it. Okay, so for that, let's come here to the next question button. Okay, to this button. So here I will add on click next question. Okay, I will call this next question function. So let's create this function. Simply come here, const next question. I think that should be capital. I will call this next question, that is okay, arrow function. Create that. So here what we need to do, I will just change this current question from 0 to 1. So let's do it. set current question to current question plus 1. Simply like that. Let's test it. Just come here, let's press the next question. So look at, everything has been changed. So that is how we have changed this. Okay, let's move to the, okay, look at question 3 of 5. Okay, look at, we don't have any other question. Okay, we reached to the end. So that's what we have done it. So after changing this, now let's, okay, we will disable this next question until we select an answer. Okay, so let's disable this next question button, and whenever we select an answer, then we will enable this button back. So for that we will create a variable. So let's create that. Okay, const answered, we answered or not, set answered equal to use state. The default value is false. Okay, it means that we answer to this question or not. Whenever we answer to that question, so we will change this value from false to true. Now come here. Okay, just come here to the button. So come here to the button. So here I will add the property disabled is equal to if answered was true, so nothing. If the answer was false, so what we need to add, we will add the disabled property. It means the button should be disabled. Let's check it now. Look at, we cannot click this button right now. Look how much click I do, so that is disabled now. Okay, also I will change the color. Okay, come here to the class name. Oh, I will change these colors also to show you. Let's add this backtick around this class name. So here I will add the class name. Don't worry, just come here, answered. If the answered was true, so then the background color is okay. We will add nothing. It means that we will add the background color. Let's come here. Oh, I added this to the text. Okay, I should not add that here. Sorry, I should add that to the button. Okay, come here to the button, to this class name. Add backtick here at the start. Okay, I will change the background color of this button. Answered. If that was answered, okay, so then we will add here a class name, else add here another class name. If that was answered, so we will assign the background color, okay, 500, like this one. Okay, just come here, this one. If we didn't answer to that option, so we will just change bg green to 200, for example. Let's now check that. Sorry, let's check that. Add a space here. So that's okay. Now look at, oh, just make it 300. That will be okay. So look, next question, that is disabled. Okay, the button is disabled. So whenever we click an answer and change the value of answer variable to true, then it will be enabled. So now whenever I click an answer, so let's how to handle that. Let's just handle that. Come here to the options. Okay, these options buttons. So here I will add a property of on click. I will call a function on click handle answer option. Let's create this function now. Into this function I will pass two things. The first thing is that I should pass, whenever you are passing something, so change this to arrow function. I will pass index and is correct a value. Option dot is correct. I will pass these two values to this function. Is correct. So first of all, whenever I pass that, okay, I will change the value of set answer to true. This value, before this value was false, so I have changed that to the true. The second thing that I need to do is that it means that I have answered. Okay, whenever I answer, so I will store that answer somewhere. Okay, so to store the answer somewhere, for that I will create a variable. Const, that is that we will just assign like a name selected answer. Okay, selected answer. you state the default value is null. So whenever we just select an answer, so I will store the index in that. We store simple index in that variable. So that's it. Okay. Now here I will just do if is correct. Okay, if the answer was correct, okay, that we have selected, so we use these correct values. Okay, these, if this value was correct, was true, so it means that we answered to the question. Okay, the answer is correct. So then what we need to do, we will just add the score. It means we will increase the number of score. So let's create now a score variable also. Score, set score, use state 0. The default score is 0 with us. So now we will change that score to 1 whenever we answer. Okay, set score to score plus 1. That is simple. Okay, like that we have increased the score also. So now what else we need to do? So now whenever we select an answer, so we want to change the background also. If the answer was correct, background to green. If the answer was wrong, so the background to red color. So for that, come here back to this button. Okay, to the question. Okay, this button. Come here to the class name that we have added. So now let's wrap this class name through curly braces. Then we will add backtick. Let's add backtick. Okay, because we cannot use variable without using backtick. So now here let's add the variable. So to add the variable, so for that, if we answered, it means whenever we click an answer, so the answer value will be true. So whenever this value is true, so then we will add that we will check the answer. Okay, so just come here, and here we will just check answer question. Just say simply, here we have a variable. I just forgot the variable. That is option. Okay, simple, that is option. Okay, I forgot that option. That is correct if whenever the answer value is t. If the answer option dot is correct, it means whenever we come to the correct one, so for the correct answer, what we will do, we will change the background to green color. So simply let's write bg green 200. Okay, now if the answer was not correct, then what we need to do, so for that we will check now the selected answer. Okay, here we had a variable. Let's look at selected answer. Now we will check the selected answer. Selected answer was equal to with index. If the selected answer was equal to with index, so then what we need to do, we will add bg red bg green. Simply that is like bg read 200. Simply, okay, if whenever we answer to the question, we will check if the option that whenever we come to the true one, so we will change the background to green. If the select, otherwise if that was not true, for example we come to the second one, third one, which is correct, which is incorrect, so for that we will check now the selected answer. If our selected answer was equal to with the index, okay, we have assigned our answer to this selected answer, we will check to through this index. If whenever they become equal, so we will change the background to red. It means that we have selected a wrong answer. Nothing. Save that. Let's now check it. Okay, let's go now here and refresh it. Now for example, this is what is the capital of France. Let's press Paris. So look at the background has been changed to green. Now let's move to the next question. So now here we have, I will change these values back to the false. Okay, just come here and come here to the next question. Whenever I click next question, so I will change these values back to false. Come here to the set answered to false, and also this set selected answer to null back, like this. So it will be okay. Now just come here, refresh it back, Let's press next question, nothing. Okay, so now for example when I select a wrong answer, for example Jeff Bezos, this is wrong, look at this has become green and this has become red. So that's it. Okay, we have corrected. Okay, question 2 of 5 and everything is okay working. Next question, and for example this one and this one and Islamabad. Okay, and next question. So now we at the end what we need to do, okay, at the end we should display the total of score. So for that, to display that instead of empty page, for that we need to add we will create a new variable and we will handle that. Okay, so I will create a variable here, show score. The default value is use state hook false. So I will make this value true whenever I reach to the end question, to the last question. So I will handle that here. Const next question is equal to with current question plus 1. If next question was less than questions dot length, so until this number is less than question length, so then we will apply this one. Okay, set current question. Instead of this we will assign next question. So let's copy this next question and we will paste that here. Else if it was greater than the length, so then what we need to do, simply we will assign to this set show score true. That's it. Now let's use this show score variable. Okay, just come here instead of this. Okay, so above from this here we will display that if show score was true, so then what we need to do, we will display the as our score. So to display our score, for that simply let's use a div element. Inside that div element we will just write you scored. So here we will display the score. You scored 3, for example 1 2 3 4, whatever was the score of 5, because or we can display dynamically questions dot length. So else if the show score was not true, so then we will display this code. Okay, the div element, control X, this div element. Down from that we will paste that curly braces. That's simple. Okay, let's save it and now let's try it. Refresh it back. Okay, Paris, next question, let's rank answer. Okay, next question, India, Delhi, Kabul, and let's rank answer. Okay, next question. So look at quiz up, you scored 3 of 5. 3 of 5, it means 3 answers were correct, 2 were wrong. So it's how it works. Okay, this was all about this quiz app that we build using React.js, and also for the designing we use the Tailwind CSS classes. So if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel, like this video and comment down. Thanks for watching.